Yep, we have Texas Christian coming here this weekend. Should be a great match for the team. Good challenge. TCU is the reigning national champions from 2019. No championship contested in 2020, so still the reigning national champions. So should be a great match. They're just coming off of a match on Ohio, so they've got quite a busy travel. So we've had a good 2 weeks of training here already. Got another week ahead of us. Yeah, everyone's looking good. Looks like we are well prepared for the match.
Awesome. Aaron, the floor is yours.
All right. Well, first, my questions for Coach. You know, you guys were on a pretty good streak there. You guys had some great matches there in 2020. What's something that you've seen from your athletes heading into the second half of this schedule?
Yeah, it's been a good work ethic in the second semester already, and that's a good carryover from last semester. And then the consistency. I mean, both in the work and in the results. So it's a really consistent group. They come in every day ready to work, and it's showing up in the results. So, yeah.
All right. Well, this question's for Rylan. What's it like being, one of the young guys on the roster, and what's it like interacting with some of these people that have been around for a while and part of a successful program this season so far?
Being the young guy is kind of cool. You come in, it's like a fresh experience. You get to see like what everybody's already doing. You're like, oh, how can I learn from this? They've been here a long time. They know what they're doing. So it's cool to be able to come in and learn from what other people are doing. And it's also cool to come in and share your own experiences that some of the other people might not have. And I think coming into this year, we all came together and we said, hey, we're going to work as hard as we can. We're going to put in the work. We're going to see the results.
All right. And this question's for Jessica. You've been around with the program for some time. So what's the biggest difference you've seen from last year's squad to this year's roster?
I definitely think that it is goals is very different, and which helps with our work ethic. Also coaches makes a huge difference, and that's helped a lot. So yeah.
And my follow-up question then is, what's it like seeing the program, start off 3-1 and have some of these successful wins and is being nationally recognized? What's it like for you as the, elder statesman of the group to see this group coming together and playing so well? We're shooting well.
It's really awesome and a lot of fun. It's definitely the team we have right now is the team I've wanted to be on for a very long time. So it's really exciting.
And a question for you, Rylan, is what's something that some of the seniors have really taught you in your time being here at UAF?
There's quite a few things, but like going into a match situation, like we have in college, there's a lot more matches that you have to shoot versus other, like just high school. There's not very many. Coming in here, I've learned a lot from the seniors, like how to be able to keep myself like composed under pressure. Like there's quite a bit of pressure when you go into a match, especially like we'll say TCU. There's a little bit of pressure there. They're reigning champions. Being able to keep yourself composed and keep your emotions in check while you're shooting is a huge thing that I've learned over the past year.
And this question's for Jessica. You guys are facing TCU, defending national champions. What's something that you've been talking with your fellow teammates about what you guys are looking to do, and how important is it that you guys all work together as a group to better yourselves?
Well, it's very important that we all, because our sport is it's such an individual sport that as long as each one of us is going in and doing everything that we can, then we'll get the results as the team. And then, I don't know, I've competed against TCU the past 4 years. So, I mean, it's a lot of fun to compete with them because there's been a couple times where we've been pretty close. So.
This question's for either of you, if you guys want to answer it. We've had, 2020, was a strange year, and 2021's kind of been strange. But what's it like to know that you guys have been able to still be able to compete and go out to the shooting range and show off your craft?
Go ahead.
I definitely have noticed that I am a lot more, not that I wasn't grateful before, but definitely a lot more grateful now that, you know, our athletic department has let us go out and compete, and that I think it's been that way around, like, with everybody, because our first match, we all were like, wow, that we possibly couldn't have competed this year. So I think for me, I'm a lot more grateful.
Same here. I'm definitely grateful for it. It's a great opportunity. Plus, with classes being online, we get a little more opportunity to shoot more, it's great. We're in there training a lot. We're putting in the work, which in some previous years, like my first semester here, we still had classes in person and it was kind of chaotic. You got to jump from one building to the other. You got to run around everywhere. It's kind of nice having everything online in one spot. You can go into the range, focus on what you need to do, and then you can get your schoolwork done. Schoolwork comes first, but you can do
Yeah, and
both.
I'll jump in on that one too, Aaron, if you don't mind, to speak to what Rylan was saying there. It's been an interesting year with a lot of challenges, but just what they were talking about there were definitely some opportunities to take. You know, we had a number of matches get canceled at the beginning of the season, and instead of that being kind of a detriment, it was like, okay, this gives us a chance to really dive deep into what we need to work on with the classes, you know, being partially online and partially in person. It gives us a little bit more freedom with scheduling. So it's looking at the challenges and then kind of finding the opportunities in them. And this team's doing a good job of doing that. And then to reiterate what they were saying on the gratitude, I mean, it radiates from them in the range. You know, when we were on the road trip, you could feel the sense of just happiness to be able to compete and have a little normalcy in their lives. So there's been definitely some negatives and some difficulties with 2020 and the COVID environment, but there's been some big opportunities in it as well.
All right. Well, Coach, I've got 3 more questions, and they're all 3 for you.
Okay.
So what's it mean to be able to finally have your guys' first matches at home this upcoming weekend?
Yeah, we're really excited to host a match here at home, and I'm excited that it's against what might be one of the best teams in the nation. So I think that'll be it's nice. We'll have I guess a little home field advantage if there's much of a home field advantage in rifle, but just nice to be competing again. I know it'll be hard for all of us to sleep this week, just kind of brimming with excitement and anticipation.
And for you, Coach, what's it like knowing that a year ago, you were down in Colorado and coaching there, and now head coach of the Alaska Nanooks, you guys are nationally ranked, and you're taking on the defending national champs here soon. What's it like for you to just be a part of this program and be able to lead them?
Yeah, I'm really thankful to be a part of the program. It's been an exciting transition, and just thankful to be here. Thankful that the team's been so receptive to the coaching, to some new ideas. They've certainly made the transition quite a bit easier.
All right, well, Coach, my final question is it's been a long break. What's something looking forward to when the matches start on this upcoming weekend?
Yeah, it's I'm just really looking forward to the match overall. I mean, just getting into it. Like I said, we'll be brimming with excitement all week. Kind of, I think as soon as they left for break, or in early or mid-December, I was like, God, I'm ready for them to be back because we've got to get back to work. We've got to get back in the range. So no, we're just really thrilled to be competing this week, and we're gonna live off that momentum and kind of take that into the match, I think.
All right. Well, thank you guys for taking time out of your day.
Yep. No worries. Thank you, Aaron.